Hello and welcome to another episode of Game on Onesies. I am Slash Raptor, and this is LA Noire, published by Rockstar, but developed by Team Bondi using their revolutionary facial capture system. So let's get right into this. I've already gotten to about 89-ish % through the game, so we're just going to do some replays of some of my favorite cases. So I think we're going to start off on the traffic desk. I really like the traffic desk. I especially like Bukowski. He's my favorite partner. So I guess we'll go with the Consul's car because I really like that one. Yeah, let's do traffic. Okay, so traffic, right. Yeah, there you go. Consul's car. So as you can see, I've already got 5 stars on the majority of these cases. So let's get this thing started. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to get 5 stars in pretty much every single thing that I do. As for the trophies, I don't have all of them. I've got about 73% of them, and I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, so some of the ones that I remember I'll point out as we get to them.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Okay, but first, we need to change my outfit, because I hate this outfit. The hat doesn't even match the jacket. I hate it. Pisses me off. So, let's see here. I really like the Hawkshaw, but because I just unlocked it recently, I think I'm going to go with the Button Man for a little bit. See how I like it. It's not too bad. I still might go back to the Hawkshaw eventually, but... Okay, so I always make Bukowski or whoever my partner is drive to the cases, because if you drive to them yourself, then you run the risk of crashing into people, and it's also a major time saver. So I find it's easier to get 5 stars on cases when you let your partner drive. Except in instances where you can't, like during car chases or something.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Jacob's backyard. That sounds like a Rob Reiner movie.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay, so apparently this looks like a baseball diamond. I don't know if it is one, but you can see that there's lines all over the place. So first you want to look over here by the door, and you'll get this. The registration slip, which is really hard to read. That's really hard to read. It's like in the dark. And in the trunk, we have absolutely nothing. Oh, what's the... Oh, never... Oh, see, it gets me every time. I hate that they do that. I don't like how they put things that aren't actually clues in the area. That bothers me. Oh, here we go. This is good. Property of Dewey Bros.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Okay, now, if you go over here, on this side of the car, you can get the license plate is missing, and you can also see the tire's missing, but you can't get that from here. You have to go... Well, first you have to go on this side to see that the flag is missing on the other side. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you have to look at the one side? Like, when you go on the other side to look that the tire's missing, you should easily be able to see that the flag has been taken. But no, you have to look at it from the opposite side of the car. Move, Bukowski, I want to look at the wheel. Or the lack of them. Oh yeah, it's up on bricks.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. So now you gotta go talk to the old fart. I'm noticing that in this game, I have never seen a character older than the age of 69.
We better see what this Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Witness report.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Hispanic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I'm not buying it. I'm doubting you.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Possible suspect vehicle.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Okay. I'll believe it.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Vehicle stripped of parts.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Really?
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was gonna show you.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Kowski. A little bit. The Umpire Strikes Back. That's the real name of Episode 5 of Star Wars. It's not actually called The Empire. It's always been The Umpire Strikes Back. See, and it's funny because strikes are a thing in baseball, and Empire sounds like umpire, so it's like a double entendre. It's 2 jokes in one. Yeah. Okay. Ah, there we go.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Okay. So, I'm going to take that.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
I always thought they were called Gamwells. I was curious as to what Gamewells actually were, and I googled them, and either Gamewell isn't what they were technically called, or it's not a term that Wikipedia recognizes because I didn't find anything.
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Well, you know what they say: if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Thanks for your help.
I've always been impressed at the way the R&I lady is able to look up information in a book so quickly, because obviously the internet wasn't a thing here.
Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Okay, so that's all there is to do here. So now run back to the car or walk, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna make Bukowski drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
Come on, Bukowski, where are you? I'm waiting. Where are you? Bukowski, where the hell are you? What were you doing? Taking the scenic route? Come on, let's go. We got places to go.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. All the bad guys.
One thing that I never noticed the first time that I played through this game is that the time cards are really weird. Here's a good example, okay? So we arrive at Central Police Station at 2:08 p.m. Keep that number in mind, it's going to be important later.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
No, and I don't really care.
At the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General, I insist on my full...
You came in on your own free will. I'm not keeping you here. Packard purchase history.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano-Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
I doubt that.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind
It's
of
not
transaction.
unusual to be loved by
Tell that to
anyone.
the Argentine taxpayers.
Theft of consular vehicle.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the Archangel. I have no surname.
Association with Gabrielle.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You're lying.
You young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Relax. It's just we found your notebook. So, yeah. Oh, he's guilty. Look at it. It's all over his face. Yeah, let's use the notebook on him.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
I don't think that would make it any better.
Dutch, Consul General.
Okay, so now, remember that it was 2:08 when we got here. So now, we're gonna go to the next location, and we'll see how much time the game claims has passed.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that bad.
Off we go to the Dewey Bros. Do 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 do. No, that's Mario Bros, isn't it? Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ah, here it is. 219. Yeah, it's 219. So, apparently, we interviewed Valdez and then drove all the way from the police station over here in just 11 minutes.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Okay, so obviously he is going to be missing a combination wrench, and well, I doubt this guy took it, but we have to figure out
We
the
keep
link
all
here.
our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
Ooh, that's a nice fit. Yeah. Those two look like they're about the same size. I can't tell.
One left.
Nope. Okay, so then
That's not
it
right.
goes there.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I don't think there's anything else in here, but the investigation music is still playing. It does that sometimes. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or just an oversight, but it's really annoying. Like, yeah, there is stuff here, but that's just the stuff that guy's working on to fix that car, so that wouldn't be what you're looking for. And there's a license plate here, but this is not the one we're looking for either.
Incidental.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that we need, other than that combination wrench. So now let's go talk to the jolly old fella over here. God, those Packards are really nice. I don't know if they make those anymore.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Association with Valdez.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I don't believe you.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Well, nobody would wipe your shoes with you. They would use, like, a paper towel or something to do that. You can use the alleged bribery on him.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
For me, it happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Doubt.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
I don't think that's gonna scare him, but I'll tell him.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I doubt that.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman.
Yeah.
Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
That's a really nice Packard. I don't know if I have that one. Can I go in this car?
Whoa, hold your horses there. Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
I don't think I need it. I just wanted to see if you could actually go in them. I'm surprised. I did not think that would happen. And by the looks of it, I could literally just drive off with that car. I wonder what would have happened if I had. I'm not going to bother, because, you know, we got stuff to do, but... Like, yeah, you can go in all of these. I think they're all the same models, though, so it's not going to help. I've already got that one. Yeah, these all look the same to me. Okay, so... Now, I guess we have to go find Delgado. And that's this one.
Can you drive to this one?
So it was 2:19 or 2:18 when we got here. So now we'll see how much time the game thinks has passed. Again. 2:33. So about 14 minutes since we got to the Packard dealership, did that thing with the wrench, interviewed Dewey, and then drove from there to here.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
No, that's not what I want. Which apartment was his again?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
I don't. I just... It has a gold door handle. Gold door handles allow you to enter, so said the game. Is this it? Guess not. How about this one?
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Ah, here we go.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here?
Rodriguez.
No.
I love it.
What do you want with Gabriel?
I love how she rolled the R way too much.
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
The broad. Ah, what's this?
How far along
A flag. That definitely doesn't belong here.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it
Argentina.
He's not around.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Yeah, by stealing car parts and Grand Theft Auto, you know, usual stuff. What's in the kitchen? Ooh, this is suspicious. She set breakfast for 2 people.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Ah, now a more important question. What is out here? So if this is an apartment building, then shouldn't that mean that all the occupants of the apartment have access to that shed? It seems silly to me that Delgado would actually hide things pertinent to an investigation in the shed, which is not only public access, but any one of the other occupants could stumble upon. See, because look, you got the diplomatic license plate right here.
Diplomatic license plates.
And then you also get, I think there's 2 other things you get here. You get the tires, you get the license plate, and I think there's one other thing. Oh, what's this? No, that's nothing. And what is this? No, that's also nothing. Okay, maybe there was only just the tires. Ah, here's the tires. So there's 2 sets of tires here. So why wouldn't he take all 4 of them? Ah, okay, so now we found everything, so now we can go back and talk to the broad, Miss Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Now let's go talk to the lady, to Mrs. Rodriguez.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Motive for auto theft.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Last contact with Gabriel?
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You can pin a lot of things on her in this one.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Yeah, you can use the stolen license plates, you can use the breakfast plates, and you can use the stolen Argentinian flag. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. I think I'll just go with the breakfast plates, though.
Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to.
His shed?
I love
How
him.
does he own the shed if this is an apartment building? Don't all the apartment tenants have access to the shed?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine art.
Street race. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Get him off the street.
It all comes down to this. Big climactic car race.
You can drive.
I like how I can tell him to drive, but then I'll be in the driver's seat when we get here.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Whee! Get out of my way!
Stay on Delgado.
Get out of my way! I'm going after him.
He's getting away.
Piss off! Oi! Whoa! That was awesome! That was cool.
Gonna lose him.
I'm not gonna lose him. He's right there. Relax, Bukowski.
Shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Uh-oh, this is not looking good. We're going into the river. Not a good place for a race.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy
I'm trying, but the water's making it hard to move. Get back here, you. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Oh, that didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Okay. Ow. Ooh. Oh, he went. Oh, no, he's going that way. Okay. 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 Yeah. Go. Go. Hey, that was a piece of his car, wasn't it? Just went flying off.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Whoa, train. Yeah. Okay. Hey, where are you going? Get back here.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
We won first place in the race.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
And there you have it. That is the Consul's car case. Clues found, 17 out of 17, questions correct, 13 out of 13, case closed with 5 stars. So that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys some other time. Peace out, and as always, game on.